What's up everyone, welcome to Chelsea Plus. My name's Kay and today we're going to be talking about some Chelsea transfers. Now the latest transfer news at the moment is about Wesley Fofana. Before we continue though, this is my first video, so if you do like it, tap that like button very lightly for me and that'll be greatly appreciated. Now after the long and draining fiasco with Jules Koundé, I'm still not convinced that Tuchel even wanted it in the first place due to how long it took him to actually want to get him. And I was hearing some stuff as well that he even was going to use Koundé as right wing back and Reece James as the right centre back to get Jules Koundé suited to the league. But that just shows that he probably wasn't even interested in Jules Koundé as much as we all anticipated. It seems like we're going to be going on to some more Chelsea transfer targets in the centre back role. Now what's going along at the moment is Wesley Fofana. Now personally I love Wesley Fofana, I'm a huge fan. Obviously the injury was massive, so I'm not quite sure how well he would do, and I do remember him getting destroyed by Antonio from West Ham, so I'm not sure what his form's going to be like. Same with Chilwell as well, big injuries. But he is someone I'm very excited to have at the club if we do get him. Now we've been hearing a lot of talk of Tuchel wanting Presnel Kimpembe, who's someone I'm not really too keen on due to him being a little bit error prone, but I do understand why Tuchel wants him. Presnel Kimpembe is known for having great passing attributes, which will really go well in a 3 at the back system because you not only need to defend in 3 at the backs, but you also need to be good at progressing the balls, since there's less people now above the field. Wesley Fofana is someone like that as well. He's got very good progressive carries and passing attributes as well. And to be honest, I think he's a little bit better in the air as well, because Presnel Kimpembe is not really good in the air. Wesley Fofana is a beast in the air. So personally, I would rather get Fofana for this reason. Looking at his stats now, he's in the top 90% for passing attempts and progressive carries. And he's also got high stats for pass completion, aerial duels won, and dribbles completed. So he isn't no scrub. He's also known for his ball interceptions, tackling and concentration. So he is, like I said, I personally think he's better than Kimpembe for his defensive attributes alone for this. Now with all this hype around Fofana now, we are going to see a lot of quotes of what people have said about him throughout the past. For example, Jamie Redknapp said earlier this year that Fofana is just one of these when you see a Rio Ferdinand coming through or a Virgil van Dijk. He's just in that quality. He's a great athlete and a great footballer. He can play for any club he wants to. He is an exceptional talent, which I kind of feel like it's the same as De Ligt, who we're after as well. Also, some more quotes as well. Despite Wesley Fofana making his debut at 19, he's yet to make an error directly leading to an opposition goal across his 35 appearances in the competition. So yeah, he's getting a lot of praise from the highest caliber. And sometimes I just feel like if they're doing good from a young age, and I mean exceptionally well, I feel like you just got to take the risks on them. Bit bad, like I said, is the injury, but I'm hoping it's 2022. I'm hoping he'll get over it just like Chilwell, but that's the only negative I can see at the moment. Where do I think Fofana will play? I think it's obvious he'll be a right-sided centre-back for both the back 3 and the back 4. Yeah, simply down to his pace and physical aspects. He's not really a middle centre-back who I really think you got to be more of a leader, a little bit better on the ball in my opinion. But I think he'll be perfect for a back 4 with Koulibaly, which seems like something we may be looking to do. And in a back 3, he'll suit you nicely. Back 3 right centre-back, that's on lockdown for him. It's not going to be any problems there. What people don't know as well, I see a lot of reports as well with Tuchel wanting a left centre-back. I don't understand that because Koulibaly's played majority of the games on the left side anyway, so the likes of Wesley Fofana, I personally think it will be better because we need someone on that right side anyway. We also Rudiger as well, he was better on the left side, right footed. Same with Koulibaly here. Now we are getting a lot of reports saying that he'll cost around 80 mil, which is kind of the same as Maguire, and I personally think Fofana is better than Maguire and younger at the time. So we don't know how much Leicester are going to quote so we can get this guy. Not only that, he did recently sign a contract till 2027 recently, which is also going to add some, more price to this. So 80 mil is what I'm thinking is the asking price, but that was the same with what we were getting for Chilwell as well, who who I personally loved as well. But Chilwell, we got him down to 50. So I reckon maybe we can get a similar price as well to that if we quote that down. Now, I know we haven't got Marina Granovskaya anymore, but I'm still hoping we can still get that down to a more reasonable figure. And personally, I think even if we do spend, let's just say 80 mil, I don't think he's like a Maguire type of player where, I'll say Maguire was more of a risk anyway. He's a bit of he relies on too much of a system, if that makes sense. Where Fofana, I think he can thrive in many systems here. There's less of a risk. For example, if he changed manager halfway through the season, which is very likely for old Chelsea, I feel like Fofana and Koulibaly are players that can easily go into any system. So it's a perfect Chelsea transfer. Now, it seems like the only worry I'm having about this transfer, if we do, let's say, get in talks with Leicester about this, is firstly, are Leicester even willing to sell? Because they ain't even signed anyone yet. But I'm hearing that they can early sign people once they sell. And they're not getting anyone for Tielemans, who was big news for Arsenal, but Arsenal don't seem to be biting. And also Maddison, I know Tottenham are interested. So that's probably one sell they can do, but really want to get rid of Tielemans here. So we'll have to see what happens here. Of course, I think maybe if we get him before Tottenham for Maddison, then we all like to sell Fofana if Maddison's not sold yet, if that makes sense. So maybe they want to talk quickly, which is something that, to be honest, Todd Boehly has been doing pretty well throughout the past couple of months here. Another worry, which I may add, which is probably just my PTSD at this point, is Barcelona. I pray they are not interested in this guy. I'm scared. I did see they liked a post from the Sky Sports, Instagram post about Chelsea being interested in Fofana. Maybe just for giggles, but they can't be doing this to Chelsea fans, man. I'm almost dead from this. Like, you can't keep doing this to me. That's what I'm saying. I am seeing some other links as well to other players, which I'm not too interested in. For example, Benjamin Pavard, who I really don't want. Personally, I just think he's a worse version of Christensen, and we know how long it took him to get into his stride. Watching Christensen for Barcelona, he looked good. And I knew he always looked good in La Liga, but someone like Pavard, I just feel like Premier League, he's just not going to hit, in my opinion. And also as well, we're getting linked to Pau Torres, who I was waiting for this to happen. I personally don't want Pau Torres as well for the same reasons as Benjamin Pavard. I feel like it'll take too long for him to fit in. I kind of feel like we got a now ready squad with the likes of Koulibaly here and Sterling. I feel like Tuchel doesn't want to wait around. He wants to win something. He wants to win. Even if it's an FA Cup, I feel like he wants to win something here. He's not a type of manager to just sit around and say, we are in a process, which is something that I see Arsenal doing a lot. Because that makes sense, though. They are kind of in a process because they are signing young players. If you look at all the people that Tuchel wants to sign, they're all either at the prime age or just above that. So they're very experienced. I'm talking about Nathan Ake, who's a prime age. Let's be honest, it's going to be him in his prime, Nathan Ake. I'm talking about Rafinha. He's a prime age as well. De Ligt. So all these people, okay, De Ligt's not maybe one of them, but De Ligt, he's played a lot of football, so maybe, yeah. All these people are ready to play and win stuff at Chelsea. I just feel like that's the type of targets we're after. And Wesley Fofana, don't be shocked by his age. He played a lot better than he looks. So I just feel like he'd be a perfect signing here. Anyways, I talked enough about Wesley Fofana. What do you guys think? Is he a good signing? Is he worth 80 mil in your opinion? Would you pay 80 mil? Or what price would you be going after here? Anyway, subscribe.